Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I am going to make the project as car sailing system using JSP and Servlet. This is the J2ME project. There are many students asked me to develop this project. That's why I am going to beginning today. So if you are not installed J, you must install the IntelliJ IDEA, right? So this all the things I have explained in my previous video how to configure the IntelliJ IDEA. I have attached the video in video description how to download the Apache server and how to configure into the uh, our IntelliJ IDEA. I have attached the video description. You just click on the video description and you have to configure the project, right? So first I'm going to go to the file. I'm going to create the new project, new project. Here I'm going to select the check Maven. You have to select as a Java version 70. This is the newest version I'm going to select. Here you have to click on this create archive type, right? You have to select this one. Here we have to add the dependencies. So here in archive you have to select as web app, right? Web app. You have to select the web app. You have to select from here. This is the web app here. org Apache Maven archetype Maven archetype. Here web app. You have to choose this one. Click next. You have to click the select the project name as car sales. Click next. Finish. I'm going to open it on new window. Right now it takes some time to download all the dependencies. Require the project dependencies, all things it will be downloaded. You have to wait until the all the things configure successfully. But you have to wait. Okay, you have to don't do anything else. You have to just wait. Now the project has been configured successfully. Now what you're going to do is this is your all the folder structure here: main, web app, web, IENF. This all the folders has been created successfully. Now first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the web app. I'm going to create the files, right? Folders and files. So the JSP has been created defaultly. So first, right now, what you're going to do is here. First, if you are run the app, what you're doing is we have to go to add configuration. Here go to the run this plus symbol. Here you have to select the Tomcat. Here Tomcat. Look, right. Now I already configured this one. This is how to configure this all the stuff. I have attached the video description. You just go and watch them, right? So how to download the Tomcat. So here we have to we no need to explain again by again. You just go to the Google and you write Tomcat server, Tomcat server download, right? It goes to the respective website. Here this is the website. Here you have to download that. Right there you have to download the here this is zip 64-bit zip, right? You have to download them. After that you have to extract it and put into the C drive program files. So after that you are going to see I have to here click on this. Here you have to browse that particular location. Here that particular location where your project is resided, and you have to browse and you have to get it here, the path you have to give it here. And it's all things I have explained in my video description in below. You just go and watch them, right? So in this project, if I explain, it take too much of time to complete the project, right? This very take too much tough time. So I have attached the video description. You go and watch them, right? After done the stuff, here you have to, if you want to change the port, you have to change the port, right? I have to keep as it is. Go to the development field. Click on here. This one, artifact. You have to select this exploded. This one. Click OK. This is a URL management system. You have to this one only slash keep rest of the car war explorer. You have to get rid of these lines, right? Apply and OK. That's the thing you have to write. After that, here the project is configured. Now if you run the Tomcat here, but click on here this play button, just build up your project. You will be able to see this build up the project. Yeah, this is how your project is running. This port is already exists. Yeah. The port is already running the one project. That's what the problem. Right. Now we can run. I have a port running. That's one. Right. Now here that port I stop it. Now you will be able to see here. Now the project is running. Right, here it's running. Now let's see, the connect server is connected. Now let's see, here this allow world has been displayed. It's display from what you are written in the index.jsp. This allow world is display. Perfect. Now you can understand the things well. Right. Now the next things what you are going to do is I'm going to add the bootstraps. Right. So here HTML only return body tag. I'm going to return right the head tag, open and close bracket. Inside here I'm going to go to the bootstrap side. So bootstrap implementation. Click on this, get with bootstrap. Got to implement this one, right? So here bootstrap style. So here this one, right? We have to get this one. Get bootstrap right here. This one. We'll add the bootstrap style, right? So this is min.css. Just click on this one. Paste inside here. Now you will be able to get the bootstrap styles. It's a bootstrap style you are getting, right? Right. Now what you're going to do is we have to successfully add the bootstrap styles, right? The bootstrap attaches styles. After that, what you're going to do is we have to design the particular forms, right? Inside the body, whatever written the default, I get rid of these lines. First, I'm going to write the headings, right? Heading, what I'm going to write here is header. I'm going to write it here. I'll be explained, don't worry. Right, I'll be explained first. We have to start from div class jumbotron. Jumbotron. Open and close bracket. Right, jumbotron. If you have any problem here, you just copy these lines and you have to put it to Google whether it's correct or not. You can here. Getting this jumbotron or jumbotron. There is a class is there. Okay, it's perfect. Now, jumbotron. This is a predefined classes of Bootstrap. Okay, so it make your header beautiful. Right. So here, what you're going to do is I have to make a car sales heading and make the car sale heading. So what you're going to do is after that, you have to write h1 tag car sales. After that, you have to write a paragraph tag. Means paragraph tag I'm going to buy cars. Buy cars here. Right, that's the thing we have to return here. Buy cars, write it here. Right, now after that we need two buttons, or we need that, so we have to write that HR. We have a splitter. You have to split this one. Here you have to write two buttons. First one is a login, another one is a registration. We need two buttons. Login button, you have to write a href. You have to write some example, right? So I just put it here, something, right? You have to write, later we have to link the pages. Class, you have to write here btn success, right? So here the same thing, I just copy it and paste it here, btn warning. Right, that's the thing you have to write. Now I am going to stop the server. That I'm going to stop the server. Again, I'm going to run the project. Right, so I am stop the project and run the project again. Right, we have whatever changes we have made, we have run it again, then only it will be applied. Right, so IntelliJ idea, you have run it. Right, the curve is connected. Now here it's working. What's the problem? Jumbotron is coming like this here. There is a problem. Right, here this is HR, not HR, this is due tag. That's a problem. It will be changed. That's why. Right, to stop it and run it again. Now it's perfect. Here it's working perfect. Right, now it's your project is working for here. cars login and registration, but it displays successfully. Now let's do the rest of the things. Right. Now what you're going to do is after that we have to separate the div tags. So we have to write here this one dropdown. This is the heading. After that below we have to write like this. Is a we have to do it another div tag div class row. This again row. We have to row it. That row. Right. So here we have to split off two things. Div class called md3. After that the same thing I just copied and pasted below. This one should be 9. Right. So we have split two things. Right. So here we have to make the links. Right. You have to make the links. So how to make the links? Simply we have to write it here as we have to write like this. Right. You have to write unordered list. First you have to write unordered list. UL class list group. You have to write like this. Unordered list start at and unordered list close it. Close it here. Right. Inside the unordered list we have to make a list of items. So list of the item also we have to write like this way. Right. So you have to write this way first. Right. Li the list, the unordered list as a collection of list. Okay, this is a class, the bootstrap class. List class, list group item. The first item I'm going to create here as a here write my profile, right? So my profile, my cart, all things. I just sample. I just added right like this. Okay. Later on we have to add those things. So you have to write my profile. This one you have to write cart. Right, so all the things you have to add your login, whatever. Right, I just added like this. Right, now this one cars, right, car, right. Now what you're going to do is, okay, these are things we have to add on the unknown list. Right. Okay, now here, now let's stop it and run it back. What happened? We will check. Here it's working. Right, it's working fine. Okay, it's working fine. So now we have to miss it one thing. We have to put it here above. You write the contain, then it will be arranged. So container class we have write it at the bottom container. Right. So to learn bootstrap, okay, well, then only we simply have to write the project. This one we have actually right. Now we have to stop the server and run again. Now it's perfectly, it will be aligned. You have tried that. Content is simple. Okay. Now look at the file. Here now it's simple. Here the system is container. Here it take to the split of the spaces. Now the system is work fine. It's look fine here. It's working so look fine here. This all the links should be there. Right now here also we have to write all the remaining stuff. Right now what you're going to do is we have to just close them. Call 9. Here I am going to design the page. So what you're going to do is here I'm going to design the page. So I just first I'm going to write this one. Well, so we have to write the style div class. Well, this is the bootstrap style I'm going to give in order to style the content, right? So after the inside here you have to write another div tag, right? So we have to write we have the input box, the search box, right? So search box, we just copy this one. You have to write the search box, right? Okay, so here if I write and explain, it take too much of time. That's why I just copy and paste it. So you have to explain div class well lg form inline. You have to write the inline input type text controller. You have to make the space between the input box and button. So you write a NSB. Here you have to write the button search, which is a search button. We have to style as info, right? So I'm going to stop and run and check how the look like this. Here it look like perfect. Here it look like perfect. If you are put like this, it look like perfect, right? Here, okay, this is search box. Okay, search, right? So okay, it's a search box, right? So if you want to make the alignment as this one as a right, align right, align right. Now let's stop in and run it, the project. So you will be able to see what happened the right side. The right side is working. It should be display on the right side, so it would be perfect, right? So it's no problem. I'll be later on, I'll be arrange it. Okay, it keep now. Okay, we later on we arrange it here. Right. We go for the second fix line. So here I'm going to go to the thing is the second one. We have to make it as a images and everything, right? So what you're going to do is you have to write, just copy this one line, this code. I just paste it over here. I'll be explaining it, right? The second div, right? The second is the same div. I just second div. I go to what I did here is here, right? So what you did here is here we have not here below. What I did here is we have to write it here. It's below. We have to write it here. We have to write the image. We have to put the images of the simple car images. I will write it images. So we have to put into one folder here. Web app. I'm going to create another folder, images. Otherwise, you can write the images folder. Otherwise, you want to put it the images folder over here. Otherwise, I just put it here. Simple images. You try right here as well. That's no problem. Here, I'm going to get the image and put it here. So what I did here is this image, whatever image I just car image, I get this image from here, this image. I'm going to get this image. Like this image, I just copy this image. That is a sample car image. I just copy it. Right? Simply you just copy the image. Whatever car image if you have, this is you just copy it. No problem. IntelliJ allowed to paste it over here in this project. Whatever image you copy it outside, IntelliJ idea. So here this one images, you just copy it. Select the images folder. Here you have an option called paste here. Here this image, whatever image you have copied, paste it. Now you can't access the image here. So if you access the image, so here image path also given here, images, set images folder, image and png. Now you have given the width and height of the image, but if you run the project, you can see what the output will be. It won't, you want the image won't be displayed. Let me check whether it's displayed or not. It won't be displayed. Now let's see. We have to do, okay, we have to do something here. It won't display. Why? What's the problem? What's the problem is, what you're going to do is this folder, you have to make it as a resource. So here, click on this, select the folder, right click. You have to make this folder as, you have to make this one as, here you have to select the option. There's option called make the directory. It's a make directory as a root, resources root. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Now let's check, and again you have to run the project and check. Now you will be able to images display correctly. Now you can see here. Now here this image is successfully displayed. This is the thing you have to do it, right? Okay, this is the thing. This is IntelliJ some troubleshooting. You have to learn those things. This is very must. This all the things, right? Now you here after that, after images you have a text h3 tag. This is the heading. I have write this heading. You write heading Toyota car. This is a car. This is the kilometer of the car. Okay, this is a buy. This is selling car selling website. This is a city where the cities the car is available. This is the price of the car. This is all the details we have to put it here, right? Where all the details we have put it here. After this, we need one button for the view details as well. So you have right here the that okay href right on here class btn you have right warning view right. That's the thing here, right? There's a view button, so we will be able to get the card details as well. So if you want to put the card look, it is very nice. Okay, your card look means here bootstrap card implementation card. Right here, the view button should be there, so you have to write a card implementation. Card. Get the card. Card get implementation. You have to get the card implementation. So card tag with just this impact this card things as well. So you have this is a nice look. Okay, if you get this one instead of that, you just copy it. Right, so it gets copied. You have just paste it below. Here I have to arrange the card look. Here I have to write this images. You just cut off this line. You have to paste it over here. This card body inside the card body. You have to right click this one. Heading, title, total car, paragraph. You have to write the paragraph also. You have to make this one as a paragraph also. We have to write this one. This all things, right? So you have to write a body, bold, right? So again you have to just copy this one and paste it below. This one also the city. What is city? The car should be there. Third one should be the things, right? Like this a body here, close the body, right? So here the thing is the price. We have to make it here. After that, this anchor tag as well. The anchor tag also the view page. All right. And now let's get rid of these lines. Okay, then get rid of these lines. The div tag, you have this div tag, you have to cut off this line. Let's be here. Now let's stop the server and run it back. What would be the output now? Okay, you have the one. You have to easily write like this, simply. Okay, you have to make the look. That is yourself. Right, this is the your card design. Here, card design should be there, but this image is too. Okay, you have to reduce the size of the image. It's too far small. The image is very big. That's the problem. So we have write 150, 150. Let's get them as right. So what you're going to do is you have to do the things well, right? So here this is right. It's okay. This is a car design, right? So now what you're going to do is this is you will be able to view the cars, right? So after that, what you're going to do is we have to do that. Another thing is here we have to make this all thing you have to put into the include files. That is must. This is standard way to make the project of J2W. So this is a file web inf. This project I am going to create the file which is a JSPF. There's a fragment. JSP fragment file. This is a JSP fragment file. We have to make all things as a fragment. Headers we have to put it as a fragment. Footer as a fragment, and inside the content as a fragment. You have sidebar as a fragment. You have to make the sorry, not a file, it's a folder. So sorry, it's not a file. You have to delete, right? So you have to make it as a folder, right? You have to make the directory which is a JSF, right? JSPF. Here inside here you have to write a file which is a first file. I'm going to make it this one as a header. Sorry, header dot JSP. After that, second one, site sidebar dot JSP. Right. Now here first JSP. This is header section. So your project header section. This is header section. You just get rid of this header section as well. The jump button, you have to jump button. This is jump button, the header section. Here this header section. So this header section here. This header section. You have right like this header section. You can see the jump button here. You have an idea. Oh, here, what is the header section? Here, this one. You just here. Impact, you can search here. This is the header section. This is there. Right, so all the jump button. Right. So this one, you have to make it as put into one. Cut off this one. We have to put into where the header tag, paste here. Just paste it. That's the thing you have to do. Right. The same thing. I'm going to go back to my index.jsp file. The row section. The row means sidebar section also. I just this is a line. The row this is a line. So at this line also I just the things. Okay, we have reduced the code. Okay, we have to cut off this line and we have to put it in sidebar as well. Okay, this is help you to reduce the code of the page. Okay, the home page. You have reduced the codes here. Now you can look at the code here. The simple codes. Here we have instead of that, what you're going to do is here you have to add the thing is simply you have to add it instead of that. You have write like this. You have write it as. But you have write include. You have write like this. Okay, here you have write open. Here you have this is the JSP format. You have write here like this. Yeah. You have right. Add include. There's a include file. You have write where it will be resided and where your header section is web inf. Inside the web inf there is called like JSF is a background file. Here your header file is there. Right after that you have to close the tags. This is a JSP tags. It's called as a JSP tag. This is called as a JSP tag. Right? Okay. The same thing you just copy this one, paste it over here. Only if you make the changes. This is sidebar, slide bar. This slide bar section. That's it. Now let's run the project and check it whether it's working fine or not. Whatever we did according to our way, you make sure. That it's working. Yeah, it's nice, it's working. We nicely done the work of our first part. We will continue our next video the rest of the things. Thank you for watching. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last video, we stopped up to the index.jsp page, right? We stopped this one. So we already saw how to set the include files and everything in our last video tutorial. Let's continue the videos, right? Now what you're going to do is after that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the rest of the pages I'm going to make. So we have stopped index page. The same index page, what you're going to say, just make the copy. I'm going to copy, select the web.app, this package, right click, and you have to paste it. Right. Here I'm going to change the name here as register login. Let's make another page login.jsp, right? So here login JSP page. What are we are written inside here, right? So here this all things are common, header and slide bar. Only the content only would be changed, right? So this content we don't need the search bar. These all things I want to remove, right? So it will be removing here. Okay, carefully you have to remove it, right? Here this one, this div, right? You have removed, right? Okay, this div started and this is closed here, right? Now what you're going to see here, I'm going to make a form design. So let's back to my Google and type bootstrap form. Right, you have to get the bootstrap form over here. Like you'll be able to get the simple design of the bootstrap form. You just click on this form with simple design, back it here. You have to paste up this form design over here. Now let's make the changes. We don't need this simple this all thing. Get rid of this line and get rid of this line. This keep this index only. This all the things we don't need. Keep the button on the submit button. The email address, and we don't need this one. We don't need this one. Little bit complicated, right? That's it, right? It's a simple email. This page right here. This one as action. At each action, this one should be the action. We have write is a login.jsp, right? So this one should be the method would be post, but the post method will make the post method as well, right? Now let's file save world. Now let's back to, we have to refresh the application, check what would be the happen. Right now let's run it, check it back it what happened. Now here we have to run here slash login.jsp. Here it's working perfectly well. Right, it's working perfectly, it's no problem. Now what you're going to do is here working. Now it's working successfully. Now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to make it as a it's working, right? Now the same thing have to do it here as a we have to make the heading as well. Here also you have to make the heading simply. It's one tag, it's two tag is enough. So login, so login, right? Perfect, right? Login. You have to write a login. You have to make it as a h tag. So we have a space split, right? Perfect. Now the same thing, this login page, I just copy, make a copy, go to my web app. I'm going to paste it again. This one I make it as registration. Registration.jsp. Right. You will make another copy. Right. The registration.jsp, we have to make the couple changes. Email and password are there. We have to give the email and password. We have to another two fields that is make it as this one should be there. You have to write this label for the example. This one we have to make it as name. You have to write the name. So name field. This also you have to make it as name field, right? So name key ID. This one also you have to write name registration name. After that, this email address is there. You have to write a mobile number, phone number. Right? It's a mobile. You also input fields of input mobile. You have to write this. Copy this one, paste it over here. Right. This one should enter the name and mobile. That's the thing you have to write. Perfect. That's the thing you have to make the changes. Right? That's the thing we have to make the changes. Right? So these are changes we have to make it. Right? So let's this one heading also we have to change that registration. Right. You made the login and registration form successfully. Let's stop the server and run it back the server and check it whether it's of the progress of this one. Later on, we have to make that link. Okay. Registration.jsp. Right, it's working here. It's working successfully. Right, it's working. That's heading. Everything is fine. Right, it's no problem. It's working fine. Right. Now what you're going to do is we have everything. It's working. Would be fine. Right here also, it's all things are fine. Now what you're going to do is here, all the things are done. This one also your registration. .jsp. You have to make the piece. Right. Perfect. Now what I'm going to solve things have been done successfully, right? So if you have this one button type of, yeah, this one is a registration. Change the text as registration. Login also we have changed as a login. This one also login. Right, perfect. Now we done the design part successfully. Now I'm going to go to the another thing. Right now, this form action later on we have changed it as a servlet type. Okay, now we have to add the data through servlet. Right, so go to the src. I'm going to create the packages. Right, we have to create the 3 packages we have to create. So we have to first we have to create the package com. We have to create the standard com. This how we have the standard com JSP servlet. You have to give whatever name. If you want to, you can. If you have a company, you have a put your company name like a tutors funny and your system, right? I just give the name as here. If you want, I just put it as tutors funny, right? Tutors funny, right? So let's go to my folder src. Inside the folder there's a main. The main folder, I'm going to select the main folder new. This is we have create the packages. Okay, directory, you have the java. You should choose java, right? Java, the directory has been created Java, right? You have to choose that particular Java directory. Okay, it will be done. You will be created like this. Here only you will be able to add the package. I click new. Here there's a package is enabled. Here I'm going to add that so packages. What are the packages? This car. First one is this, right? So we are right click new package. First package is computers funny car sales. Here I'm going to add another things. After that, we have to create the package. So to select the same package, I'm going to create the package as actions, the servlet actions. Another package I'm going to create same thing as I'm going to do the same rename all the things. Copy it. Select the Java. Again, I'm going to create the package, the all things paste it here. Instead of the action, I'm going to select as DB. And create 2 different packages. Right, one is this action, it's a DB. Right, the action is a DB. Have 2 different packages. Action and DB. It's a action package. What you're going to see, there's a servlet files. Right. Let's go to the registration.jsp page. Right, this is a page. Now in this page, we have an email address and password. We have another field which is a we need to add that as a photo. That also the all student ask the photo upload part. So that's why I bring this one file type as a file. Okay, this one also the photo. That's why I bring this video, right? Okay, this is it. Right. So one attribute I'm missing, this is a name. Attributes I'm missing. Name equal, this is a name. The data will be travel. Okay, when you click submit button, this one should be the name. And the same attribute I'm putting the second mobile as well. Here also mobile. Third one I just copy and paste it. Email. Copy and paste this a photo. Right, this is must. Okay, perfect. Now what you're going to do is no, this is the password. Sorry, the password. Copy this one. Here also you paste the photo. This is a file type. Okay, it's a file type. Right, it's a photo. Right, perfect. Now what you're going to do is here. This is not a JSP type. You have to reg. Okay, so this is the servlet we are doing there. When you click the button, register button, it goes to the post method, which is a registration servlet. So the same name we have to create as a registration servlet. We have to get the records to, we have to post the records to the servlet file. When you fill this form, you have to enter the name, mobile and email and password and photo upload and clicks register button. It goes to the action will be goes to the reg, which is a servlet, registration servlet along with the post method. So the action, in the action, I'm going to create the servlet file in my next video tutorial. We how to establish the database connection and how to add the records, all things we will configure and we in my next video tutorial. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we saw how to create the two packages. One is action and DB. Now let me create the servlet class. So select the action, right click, new, Java class. Here I am going to create the Java class as registration. So reg you have to create as reg servlet class. Servlet. Servlet. Press enter key on your keyboard. Right, your class has been created. Right, this is a class. Right, reg servlet. Right, so here this class, what you're going to do is we have to implement the servlet class. So how to implement the servlet class? We don't have any classes here, so you have to write the implements as a keyword, implements HTTP. You write HTTP servlet. Right, HTTP here. We no need a servlet. Here we no need a servlet. You write servlet. Right, we no need. So what you're going to do is here, I'm going to implement that servlet. We have to put the packages relevant to the servlet. So how to import the servlet packages? Here you just go to your Google and type MBN Maven. This is a Maven project, right? Maven servlet, right? So you click on this first one, the servlet API. This dependency you have to, what's the dependency downloaded many times. So this one I copy, this one, this dependency, click on this. I just copy this dependencies, paste it over here. Right, okay, now we have paste the dependencies. Perfect. Right, now it's working perfect. Now what you're going to do is I back to my project. Now let's look at the project reg servlet. Here you have tried not a implement. This is not an implement, so this extends keywords. Right, that is by default my mistake. This is extends keyword. You type, now you will be able to type HTTP servlet. So that's servlet. You have tried a servlet. Right, sorry, the problem is this. I have imported, but I haven't add the dependency. You have to click on this. Then only the dependency will be added. Now let's back again. Right, now here the dependency is added now. Now let's go to the servlet extends servlet HTTP. Alright, HTTP over here. Servlet. Here the class will be here. The class will be here display successfully HTTP servlet. Click on this and import it. Here the package is imported. Here the package has been imported successfully. Right. Now what you're going to do is, before going to add the record into the database, we already done the registration form as well. Before that, what you're going to do is, we have to do another thing is we have to create the database and everything. So in order to create the database, you have to go to the MySQL workbench. If you are not installed the MySQL workbench in your machine, you must install the MySQL workbench. That's the best. Okay, so we have to create the databases, right? In order to connect with the database, MySQL workbench. You have to click on this. Right, click on this, the MySQL workbench. Now what you're going to do is, I'm going to create this is your connection. So I'm going to go to click on this. So models. So you have to create the models right first. Okay. So click on the models. You have to add the you have to click model, right? Sorry. You have to go to model. Click on this at the end of the model here. Click that. Here this is a model. So I'm going to create the name. This name. I'm going to the name is, click on here. Double click. Car sale. It's a car sale system, right? Press enter key on your right. Then you double click. You have to create it like this. So you have to double click on this. Okay. So here we have done the stuff. I'm going to add the diagram. So how to create the diagram? So I'm going to create the diagram, CR diagram for this project. So how to create the diagram? Click add diagram. Okay, add diagram. Right. Now here we have to add the table and everything. Here I'm going to create the diagrams and everything. So first what you're going to do is you have to create the diagram. So what are the tables we need to add it here is these are the tables structure. Brand, model, the car as a brand, car as a model, right? So what is a model? Car, member table. These are the four tables consist of this ER diagram. Okay. So first what you're going to see here, this is we have created the ER diagram. So here this one, click on this table, click on here you paste the table. This table I'm going to name it as brand. This table is a brand, plus enter key on your keyboard, the brand table. The brand table consists of brand ID and name. So this one is the ID. It's a primary key, right? It's an auto number generator, right? You are creating the auto number generator as well, right? So after that, I'm going to use a name, brand name. It should be watch. That's it. That's the first field, right? The first field we have added. Right. Now I'm going to create another field, which is a click on this. This one should be the model. This is the model field. Double click on this. Here you have to type model. Press enter key. This model consists of ID, name, brand, model ID should be your right primary key. It's auto increment. Right. Okay, auto increment. So you have to put the primary key. Alright. Int. Right. This one should be the varchar. Second one, this one should be the ID. Right, this one should be our model. Model, what's the column we have to read? Model name. Model name, this one should be varchar 255 characters. Right, this one should be the length. Int. ID should be, we have to write 45. Right, characters. Right. This one also the car brand also you have to specify the brand. This is a brand table. It's a brand table. It's not a 45. You have to edit them as 250 characters, right? So this one should be accidentally we have typed this one. You have to copy it. You have to delete them. Right click, delete the selection. This one or make it as 45. So specify the length. Okay, that is good. Select this one. We have to delete the selection. Right. Perfect. Right. So we have another column which is a car column. You just click on this. You have to basically get it another table which is a car column. Car. Okay, you have to right click on this. This table name you have to write a car. Right. Car as a car as ID. This is a primary key. Auto increment. Second one should be the car ID, title and description. Car title. This is 255 characters. Second one should be the title, description. We are making as description as a text. You have to make a description as a text. That's the text. Like we have to type it here as a text. It will be simple. Right, it's come here text. Right, it's a text. Right. Third one should be the text. Another one is a text should be there also. Right, text is there. Right. Text. Okay. In description you have to give it as text. After that, year. You have to write the year. Car year. That one should be the int. Or the price. price. This is also the int. Right. This one should be the 45 characters. This is also the 45 characters. Right. Perfect. Right. It's a perfect. Okay. It's coming. Right. Perfect. Now these are the fields. Now what you're going to do is we have another field is we have a member field. Member we consists of what are the fields? Member name, mobile, email, password, and 5 columns. Right. So you have right here. Right here to. Right, you have to go here. You have to another field you have to create. Click on this. Here you click member. Member ID, member as ID. Right. Name. Email, password. Email. Password. How is that photo? Right, photo is we have to calculate photo as 255 characters. You have to delete the selection. Photo, name, email, password, photo. Right, so when other columns, we have mobile also there. We have a mobile column, so we need another column which is a mobile. It should be there. You have to write int type is a int 45. Right, perfect. Mobile, right. Okay, this accidentally the column is typing or delete them. Okay, these are the fields: name, email, password, photo. Name, email, password, photo. The ID, name, email, password. Okay. These are the member columns. Right. So now let's make the relationship. That is must. Okay, so we have to make the relationship. So I just close the table. Right, now let's make the relationship. Now we have no one brand is a one brand has many models. Okay, many models. The cars there are many models are there. Okay, car has many models, right? Okay, one brand. Okay, there are Toyota brand has many models. Okay, Toyota 1, Toyota 3, yes. That model there is a car. Okay, uh, one model has many cars. Okay, that is a relationship. Okay, so here one brand has many models. Okay, one brand has many models. One model has many cars. So how to make the relationship? So here you have to get this one. One to many. Here one to many. You have to get that. Okay, one to many. Relationship one to many. Click on this. Okay, this is a many part. You have to click here, and this is the one. Click here. Now here this one here one. So here the brand ID is coming here, right? One brand has many models. One brand has many models, right? Now the same thing here as well. It's the same thing. You get this here, right? Here many. So what? One model has many cars. So this is a many. This is a one, right? So here it takes a relationship, right? So you can see here it gets a relationship here. Model ID. So model ID is coming to model ID. So what's the brand ID is coming like model ID, right? It will generate as a model ID here, right? So that's the relationship. So after that we have to make relationship here as well. So here what's the additional column? There is column is additionally created. You have to delete it. We don't need this column. You have to remove it. Right. That's it. Okay, set accidentally click here model. Okay, one model has many cars, so one to many, right? So here one member. So okay, what is the relationship here? One member has many cars. So I have the particular member has different cars in our house. Okay, so the member have a more than one car in your house. Okay, if there is a 5 members in the house, so they are using the different cars. So what you're going to do is that's also some many cars. So here you get a many cars. So one member has many cars. So here also it's a many tire part. Yes, sir. Member part. Right. So you can see here one member has many cars. These are the relationship you have to make it. This is must. Okay, this is the ER diagram. This is the ER diagram of MySQL, right? These are the ER diagram. So here the name of the table, here this card table has been created. These are the following columns. You have to set the primary key and foreign key relation. This is a primary key, the same primary key inside the end of the table is a foreign key. This same primary key in different card tables, which is a foreign key. So the member table, which is foreign primary key available in the card table, is called as foreign key. We made the relationship successfully. We made. Now we created the model successfully. Now if you want to save the model, so a file, you have to save the model, right? If you are a project, you will be able to save the model. Now this one we have to import it. This one we have to export into our table structure of a SQL query structure. So you have to go to the database. There is option called forward engineer. Click next. Click next. It asks the username and password while you installing the MySQL workbench you are given, right? So we have only the export MySQL table only. It will be defaultly selected, right? We didn't do any trigger part and all. So we have to click next. Here that your query is generated successfully. Here, brand. This is a primary key. Here, this is a card set. Here, this 7 is a model, right? It's a model table. Here they are a reference to foreign key. This all things will be created successfully. Now let's create. Here we have to close it. That's the thing we have to write. Okay, that's the thing we have to write. Perfect. We done the things perfect. I hope you guys you understood successfully. I will see in my next lecture how to add the records. Thank you. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we done the database things. Okay, all the database tables we have created and made the relationship. Now let's continue the servlet part. So we already created the servlet class reg servlet. Now here, first I am going to add the annotation that is a web. Okay, so we already we made the form.xml. We already add the dependency as a servlet dependency, right? In our last video, right? In this video, let's continue the tutorial. You have to add the annotation, which is a web servlet. This is must. Okay, web. We have to write as web servlet. Right, web servlet. Okay, web servlet. What is the method we have to return? Reg. Okay, we have to return the reg. So okay, slash. Okay, where you are going to get it here. Here, this is a registration form. You have to implement at the reg. So you have to create the reg. Okay, so here this class, you have to add the annotation. We have to web servlet. Add the Maven dependencies. For the problem here at this one, as some Tomcat annotation. This annotation we have to add it. Right? So is there any problem with the annotation? Right. Right. Now let's press Alt and Enter key to import the class. Right? Is there any problem with this? Now let's import the class. Right. Perfect. Here this is the class which we imported successfully. Okay. Inside this class, this annotation is reside. Right. After that, we have write the method which is a protected. Right. Protected void. Here write the do post. You have to write the do post method. Do post method. You have to write a do post method. Like you have to write a do post method. Here you have to write the servlet HTTP servlet request comma http servlet response. Okay, you write it http servlet request comma http servlet response. Copy this one, paste it here. This one here I'm going to call it as response. Here are response. Okay, you write response. Perfect. Okay, you write as response here. You have to automatically suggest the things you have to get here, right? In IntelliJ idea. Throws, we have a throw method, servlet exception. So servlet exception. Servlet exception. Servlet exception. Right. Perfect. Okay. Right now let's try perfect. Now here we have to write the code. Right. Now here I'm going to retrieve the values. Okay. So we have to once you what the thing is once you fill the form, we enter the name, mobile, email and password and attach the photo and click sub register button. It goes to here register servlet here, right? We have to receive the value. So we have to open the MySQL workbench. This is the where we have created the databases. Okay, we have to import this one. We have to open it and we'll check it. This is our MySQL workbench. You have to connect the server. You have to type the root 123 username password. Let's open up. Right now here what you're going to do is here I'm going to code what is my car sale, which is my database. Where's the car sale? Here this one. Car sales. Which table I have created? Are tables, cars, right? Now what you're going to, these are the tables we have created in our databases, right? So what you're going to do is we have to first I'm going to the values. We have to get the values. So here members. You have to write the members. What are the part? Here ID, name, email, password, and these are the fields of the members. Right. Now what I'm going to do is back to my project. I'm going to go to do the thing is you have to retrieve the values from the form first. String first is a name equal. You have to write registration request. Okay, what is the registration form? Once you fill it, click register button. It goes to here this servlet. This method. Okay, so here to get the request. These requests are coming here, right? Dot request dot right get parameters. You have to get it as a parameters. Get parameters. Here the get parameters. This method is there, right? So you have to get the values as a name. What's the name? What's the name field? You have put it here. Name. Okay, right? Right. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to add the fields. So first fields is a name. So you have to name. The second one, you just copy this one, paste it below. The second one, which is a mobile. So we have a mobile. So mobile. Third, this copy and paste it here. Third one should be the thing is email. So email, you have to write email. You have to create the object email. So here, this one should be the email. So this is the email. This is a password. It's a password. After the field, we have set it as a another thing is what is the field? We have set it as a photo, right? These are the field. Okay, these are the field. We have to set it correctly. Okay, so here the photo, right? This also we have to get the photo. We are not storing the photo in the database. We only the path only. The where you are storing the photo, the path where we are storing. Okay, so you have to get the photo as well. So you have to just copy it and paste it here photo. Right. Perfect. Now what you're going to do is, we have to establish a database connection. That is must. Okay. So we have to write the query. Okay. So before that, what you're going to do is, these all the things we have to do it as a when you are fill the form. Okay. When you are fill the form, click submit button. It goes to the rich servlet. This servlet, you get the all the request name and mobile password, all thing you have to set it assigned to this particular variable. After that, we have to establish the database connection, right? Database connection. In order to establish the database connection, we have maintained with a separate file, right? Let me create that separate file. So here, this is the package we have created. Inside the package, we have created a file, right? Now what you're going to do is, I'm going to create a class. So we have to select the package db, right click, new Java class. You have to make the class name as db, right? Press enter key on your keyboard. The class has been created, right? This is a database class. Okay, your database is, which name is car sale. This is a database name, right? Now what you're going, first we have to establish the database connection. So write as static public dot connection con equal null, right? But at the class connection vault, press enter key to import the connection class as well here, Java SQL connection class, right? Perfect. Okay, now if you have any problems, you have to write here Java SQL, or write this one. So all the package will be there. Okay, no need to write the classes. So all the packages SQL connection package. If you have asterisk, mean all the SQL classes included, right? After that, what you're going to do is, we have to write the another thing, static connections get con, you have to write throws keyword, throws exceptions, open and close bracket. So you have to write if con equal null, open and close bracket. You have to write class for name, class dot for name. You have to write the driver implementation. So my driver is com dot mysql dot JDBC dot driver. You have to establish a driver class. Driver. Right. We not yet add the driver yet. We will add the driver. Okay, don't worry. After the string URL equal, right, JDBC MySQL, right, this one MySQL. You have to colon my database reside on where is a localhost. So where is my database reside on the localhost? Here it's a localhost. This one should be the localhost, right? Localhost machine may mean our single machine. This is the port where my database is running, right? This is a port where my database name is database car sale. You have to give the name properly. What's the name you are gave here? Car sale, right? This is the name, right? Okay. Now what you're going to do is, you have to make the colon to close it, right? After the connection con equal driver manager dot get connection. You have to write URL comma root, so username password. You have to write root 123. That's it. After that, you have to write return connection. That's it. You have to make the connection successfully, right, like this. Perfect. Right. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to add the MySQL connector. Now I'm going to add the MySQL dependencies. So let's go to the Google and type mbn MySQL connector. What? You have to click on this first link, MySQL connector Java. Click on here. Here you can have a lot of versions. Right, I'm going to bring them one of the among these and click on this. Two. Right, I just get them here, copy it, the word, and paste it over here. After that, I click here, make sure this one, then only it will be updated. So it will say cannot resolve the Tomcat annotation. What's the problem? After add it, let's check it. Right, let's run and check. Restart the server. Right, there's no problem at all. Right, it's working. Right, so what you're going to do is we have to add the dependencies. Right, this is a dependency we have to add it. Right, now we have to go to the rest of the stuff. Okay, how to add the record into the database. Right, so with this all the things we have to cover about in my next video tutorial. Right, thank you for watching. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we configured the database connection. In this class, I'm going to add the record into the database, right? So first what I'm going to do is, I already made the connection, right? So here, after that, I'm going to write the SQL query. So you try the try catch block, right? You try the catch, right? You write the exception, handle, index, right? Now let's write the code. So first, I'm going to go to the do the prepare statement. That's a must. Okay, when you write the query, write a prepare statement. That's a simple stuff. You have to write the code. So first you have to create a variable first. Okay, SQL equal to the insert code. Insert into which table I'm going to add the records. Which table? Cars table. Which table? Cars table. You can see the cars table. Cars. Sorry, table, not car. Inside this database name is car. Inside the database, we have a member table. So these are the following columns are there. It's a member table, right? So this table I'm going to add the record. So I'm going to member. What are the columns? We have to add the columns. First column should be the ID, which will be auto increment, no need. Person name. After that, second field is a we have to write the second field, which is a email. What the fields are there? Email. So you have to write a email. You can write email. Right here, email. Right, email. Right, after the third column will be what the column we have write it. Name, email, password, photo. Password. After that, photo. These are the columns. Right. Okay. So we have a email, name, mobile. Right. We need another column is mobile. Right. Mobile. Right. Perfect. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to set the values. So values. Right. The question mark. You write the prepare statement. Question mark. How many prepare statement? 5. You write the prepare statement. Right. So now what you're going to, you have to establish the database connection. You try to create a variable connection equal db dot get connection. Right. We have to establish the database connection. This db we have to establish here. Right. We have to assign the variable connection. After that, so when you have to prepare statement, prepare statement object equal new. Now he prepare statement equal connection dot prepare statement. You have to check that connection and prepare the query both are correct or not. Right. Right. First, what you're going to do, you have to write here the this connection variable, right? So this is all the connection we have to assign to this variable. This variable you have to put it here and check whether the implementation of the connection is succeed or not. Right? If we succeed, we have to go to the prepare statement, object dot set string. First one should be our name. Okay, name. Second one is a email. So set the parameter fields. First email, second is a email, third one is a both are copied and pasted here. Third one should be the password. Right, fourth one should be the photo. Fifth one should be the mobile. Right, mobile. Right. Now, the finally we have to write the execute update to add the record into the database. Right. After that, you have to write the print writer to print the statement. If the print writer help to print the statement equal new this the response you have to change it send as thank you for registration. Right. So get writer you have to write the get writer. So you write print write line dot print ln registration success. Right. Okay. Now I just update this one as a CGA driver. So we have to write the before that MySQL driver. So we have to add it as CG. This is the new driver manager. Okay. MySQL CG DC JDBC driver. Okay. That's the thing you have to add it. Right. So that's the thing you have to write. So let's do the things, right? So you have to any problem you have to get the error you have to print out here, right? So let this class, right? So let's solve this. Now let's go to the pom.xml. I am going to add another thing is my servlet API. I have to add the servlet API. API Maven. We have to add it this one. All right. This one also we needed to add it here. Right. Now let's the thing is right now let's update the project. What's the problem? Servlet annotation API. So let's add the servlet annotation API. Maven. Get them as a newest one. Something is won't supported. So the annotation moving to here. Select this one. Instead of this, you have to paste it here, and you have to Now let's run the project and check it. Right. Slash registration.jsp. You have right here. This one should be John's mobile number. This name. It's a Peter. You have to write Peter. You have to write Peter gmail.com. Password. Photo. I'm going to give this photo. Second, this photo I get it. Register button. Register. Button. Problem is you have a error with the manual syntax of right near the name. What happened? Okay. We have to the SQL statement. We have to make this single quotation. You have to remove that. Get rid of these lines. That's a problem. Right. Now let's again. Now it's working. Now let's registration JSP. Peter mobile number. Peter gmail.com I have given earlier. That's why it will be storing. Select the photo. This click register button. Here successfully registered successfully. Let's go back here. Now remember here this Peter is added successfully here. It's working successfully, right? This how we have add the record into the database. It's successfully added, right? So it's successfully added. We have make some pom.xml some changes. We have add that dependency as the save.api have added. After the Tomcat server, I have to make it as this version, right? So that is the something error happen. So after it changes, all things are I had a ran onto the problem. All things are successfully have to solve the problem. Now it's working properly well. I will be seeing my next lecture. Thank you. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last video, we cover about the registration part. In this video, I'm going to cover about the brand part. Okay, I'm going to create the brand part. So we already created the table architecture and everything. Okay, the brand consists of only the brand name, right? So we no need to create the page again. We just copy this page, registration page, copy, right? I'm going to paste it. Select the Java folder. I'm going to paste it. So you have to make the page file which name is brand, right? Now we have to make this for page according to the brand, right? We have to change according to the brand. So how to make it as according to the brand? So this all the header section also we have to share, right? So where my page up here, my page is going here, not here. You just cut off this here. I'm going to paste it inside the web app. Sorry, not here. You have to select the web app package, right? Paste it. Right, here it's coming. Sorry, we have to make it select the web app. Okay, don't select Java and make another file. Okay, right. Now the web app it coming here. Perfect, right? So after that, what you're going to do is all the our sidebar, all things here included, all the things are successfully. Now we have to make this page according to the our brand. So brand table consists of only the brand name only the brand name. That's it. We have only one only the brand name, right? So this one should be we have to do it brand ad. I give the name brand ad, right? So here we have to select this one as a name. You have to make it as this as a name, brand name. You have to make it as brand name. Here also brand name, brand name. Okay, right. Now here we have to select as, you have to register brand save. Make a save button. Right. When you enter the brand name on this text field, click save button. It goes to the servlet brand at servlet. Okay. So where's the brand at servlet? We have to create the brand at servlet at inside the action package. So select the reg class, copy. I select the package action package and paste it. You have to make this package as the same name. Not the same name. This one's a brand servlet. Sorry, brand servlet. Right. I have created another one is a brand servlet class. Brand servlet class is here. You have to make it as a brand. This brand ad. When you click here, it's coming to this brand ad here. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay. Brand ad. Okay. Now what you're going to do is here. I'm going to this all the things we only need the name. Brand name only coming here. Here what's the name you are doing? You are given that particular name. The same name you have given here. If you have confusing the name, you have to click. You can change as brand name. It's no problem. The name when you click the save button, this name will be posting to here. The brand here it posting to here. Right? It's getting the name and assigned to this field. You have to make it as the brand name. Perfect. Right. Now inside the try block, what is the table? I'm going to change it as this one as a brand. Okay. Brand table has only the brand name. ID is a auto increment field. We don't need to put the ID. Okay, only one parameter here given. Okay, if you have any problem with it, you can go to the just go to the table structure here. Only the name. ID should be the auto increment part. Right? ID which is a auto increment. Right? So you have to see all the columns structure. Here is one ID. Right. Now what you're going to do is we already established the database connection, all the things we have learned already. So we don't need to write the code again and explain it too much boring to complete the project. So that we complete the registration page. So the same thing we have to do it. Only that we have the thing is different is we have table name different and parameters different only. Okay, so here this one we get rid of this all the lines. On the name, so brand name, paste it here, right? So what is the name you are coming here? Assign this variable passing here, right? So you have to discard it. So here what you are going to do is it goes to here this name and add it into the data into the brand table, right? This is a parameter we are setting here, prepare statement. This parameter is put into this question mark. This question mark will be passing the value to this column and add the record into the database when you call this prepare statement execute method. Right here, brand added, brand added. Simple things. We have to do the simple things. Okay, first you have to understand the structure. That's the thing we have to do. Okay, that's the simple stuff you have to do. Right. Okay, now we have done the servlet part. So let's see whether it's working fine or not. We first you have to run the application. Tomcat server, you are running the Tomcat server. I recommend that you have to use the IntelliJ idea, which is a good ID for writing the Java codes rather than you have compared to other editors. This is a very good editor for writing the Java codes, right? Okay, so you have right here. What is this? This one should be brand.jsp. Right, only the brand. Here I'm going to add the brand as Toyota. Hit save button. Brand added. It's brand added successfully.
You can go here and you can check the table as well. The table brand, you have to select all the table. Here it's added successfully. Now I'm going to add another brand. Anything else? Bajaj. Bajaj. Another brand is added. Now let's check it. So here I have added two brands. It's working fine. Okay, so we already completed the register page as well as a brand page. In our next video tutorial, we have to continue the car and model, all things we have covered about all the remaining parts. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me anytime and time. You have to follow the step what I did. Okay, so you will be able to complete this system. This is very efficient way to do the programming. Thank you for watching.
Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we completed the brand part. In this video, I'm going to teach about the model part. Okay, so we have to make the model. So model. Okay, so model consists of what are the fields? You can see the cars table. You can see here is the cars table. You can see the model consists of here ID, name, and brand. Okay, so what you're going to do is I'm going to go to first ID should be auto increment part. So here auto increment. So what you're going to do is here I'm going to go to the same page, brand page. I just make the copy, select the web app. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to get the copy of that. You type model. This one should be model. Anything. Your car model. You have to make it as car model. Okay, perfect. This page has been created successfully car model. This car model, what you're going to do is here, I'm going to implement some fields. And this one should be the model name. Okay, right? So after that, what you're going to do is we need a one select drop down field. Okay, we need a drop down field. So we have a drop down. You have to write the drop down. For that we will be able to select the car from the drop down list. So let's write the code for the drop down list. So how to write it here is we have to write first. We have to make the div basic here. This one should be the brand. This brand, this is not an input field. Instead of that, you have to write the selection. Select. Starting and close bracket. Right? You have to start and close bracket. Right? So inside this bracket, what you're going to do is it has a bootstrap. You have to implement the bootstrap class, implement the bootstrap. Right. After that, what you're going to do is here, you have to write option. Option, open and close it here. Okay, this one should be the Honda. After that, Toyota. We all things we have to later on we have to how to get this from the database we will be see. The first time we have to do like this. Toyota, right? Honda, Toyota, right? Toyota. We have to write Bajaj. Right. Perfect. Now what you're going to do is here, we have to make the name. The name is the data is traveling this name attribute. So the selection also we need a name attributes. This one should be the brand ID. Brand ID. You make the brand ID. That's it. That's the simple stuff. This one should be the model name. Here the value. Here we have the value. So 1. We have to write the 1. This one should be the 2. This value is 3. Select the card based on the values will be selected. Perfect. Right? Now it's a perfect. Model name. Enter the model name. Select this one. Model name. That's it. There are 2 fields are there. Right? So after that, what you're going to do is we need a servlet class. We have to select the servlet class. One of this. I just select this brand, select servlet class, copy action. I have to paste it here, right? So once you've done one class, the same thing you have to copy and paste and do it. This one should be model servlet, right? Model servlet. So what you're going to see here, model added. You make that model added. This one, the same thing, copy. Here's the model. This model. When you click the submit save button, it goes to this model added servlet. Where's the servlets? They are here. Model added. It's coming here. Get the values. What are the values we have to receive? Brand ID. How to write it here? The brand ID. The same name you are given here. Brand ID. This one. The ID here. The brand ID. Where's the brand ID? Sorry, not here. Car model. So brand ID is the value. You have written brand ID. Get it to model. After that, second thing is a model name. It's a name. Get into here. Right? It's a name. Right? A name. Model name. Right. Two fields. So here we have to save which table. I'm going to save the record into model table. So you have to here name it as name model. What are the things you have to save? Name. Right, model name and brand ID. Name comma brand ID. Right, we have a two parameters. ID should be auto increment. We don't need them. What are two parameters? Name and brand ID. So first thing is a name. So model name. Go here. Second one will be this one. We have to set it as a set int. You have to store it here as an ID. Set int. This one should be, we have a brand ID. We have to get a brand ID. Right, brand ID also we have to, this one we have to make it as a, okay, no problem. We have to save it as a string. It's no problem. Okay, we're not doing any calculation part. We just set brand ID. Okay, this is second parameter. We just save the record only. We no need to calculate any calculation part. We have to keep it as brand ID as no problem. Right, that's it. It's a model edit. Right, perfect. Right, here when you are register the car model, select the Honda, all the things, and enter the model and select save button. So all the data will be coming to pass into the model servlet, receive the value and pass into the parameters to it, the relevant columns. Model go to here, model name, brand go to the second one, it will be added and message will be displayed as model added. Okay, display as model added. Right, so let's do the things. Let's edit the things work. We can't write no problem. Right, let's execute the program and check. Right, page is car model .jsp. Press enter key. Here, all the why the thing is the bootstrap is not available. Just the page car model. Like not a this one group, but make it as a class. Form class. That's why the bootstrap is not come. Sorry, boot form control. Right. That's why. Again, you have to run it. Without bootstrap, it's not attractive. The form is not attractive. That's why we have to implement the bootstrap. Then only the form looks good. Right. Server is connected. Right. Now let's bring back to the application. Now here this thing is this, sorry, car model. Here the bootstrap is completed successfully. It's working. Now I'm going to select Honda brand model name. I'm going to give whatever name, model Honda 0001 model. Hit save button. Model added. Perfect. It's working perfect. Model added. It's working perfect. Right. I'm going to save another model, Honda 002 model added. Now let's look into the database and check. So far we added 2 models. So it's a brand ID is 1. So you have to select 1. Okay. And this is a 1. It's a 2, 3. And if you have to choose Toyota 00. Now let's save this one. Nothing happened. This is not a problem. Okay, so here what's the problem is here they are telling foreign key constant fail mean. So here we are not storing the data like this. Okay, so we have a option box. You have to retrieve the data from the database. So here what are the models are there, brands are there. This all the brands should be we have to coming from the database. So we have only one ID is there. ID 1 is there. 2, 3 is not there. That's why the foreign key concept is not correct. It will be telling. Okay. So we retrieve the data from the database to pass into the select section. Later on we have to do it. Okay. So now we have an idea how the option box works. Right. This is how we are working. Later on we'll see. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hi. Welcome back. Today I'm going to teach about the car section. So this is a car table consists of, this is the final table. Okay, car title, description, year, price, model, ID and member ID. Right. So let's do the thing, same thing. The car model, this page, get the copy. Select the web app. I'm going to paste it. Right here as car JSP. Right. Perfect. Now we have to modify the field according to the database field. So what are the fields? First is a title, car as a title and description. So here first one is a title. So we have to write the same things. We have to write, paste it here. This one we have to make it as car title. Right, title. This one should be the we have to write book name. This is book name. So we don't need them. This one we have to ID this one to make it as a title. Just put the title here. Name field, we have a title. The name, this attribute is going to your, when you click save button, this attributes, what is the name attributes you are given, this attributes goes to this action page, servlet page. So the name is must title. Second one is the description. Part of the description. If you like, you can put the instead of the text, so you have to make it as text area. That is your wish. Okay, so this one has a description, ID description. You no need the ID field. If you want, you can put it. I just remove. We no need them this field. Right. So here we need this one as a description. So description. After that, third field is a year and price. Car year. So this one should be the year. Year. There's a description. Enter the description. Year. Price. Price. This also price. This year. Okay. This one should be after that model ID and member ID. So So model ID, so model ID, so brand, so model ID. Model ID means what's a model. Okay, we have model ID. So you have a model. Okay, model ID. So what is a model? You type here you write in the 001. This is a model you are written, right? So these are things you have to get in from the database. Later on we have to see. Okay, so let's do things, right? So these are models. We added a lot of models. Okay, I just keep it up one. Later on we have the selection. We will do it. We have to get this all the model from the database, right? I just implement like this. This one should be the model ID. Model. After that, member. What are the member? By so member. A member ID. Member also you have to make it as something Ravi or whatever. Okay, that's the fix. Okay, when you click the get rid of this field, we don't need them. When you click save button, it goes to this one. We don't need the label. Also, we have to remove it. This four we don't need them. This all that I'm going to remove it. These fields we don't need them. This attribute we don't need them. Okay, this is a default attributes we don't need. We have to remove them. Now what you're going to do is, after that what you're going to do is, we have to make the servlet. When you save the button, it goes to the which servlet? Car at servlet. Okay, so here we have to create the servlet. The same thing, the brand model. So the copy, make a copy. Action you have to paste it here. This one should be car servlet. This page, I have to make it according to the car part. So first one should be our title. This title goes to the title. So here also make it as a title. Simple, you have to make it as. Second one is a description. The description is a description. So this make this copy. After that, what are the things? Sorry, car as the year. After that, car as a price. Car as a price also there. So here also year. Also price. After that, you make copy. Take the copy. Right, I'm going to do it quickly so you have an idea. Okay, so I don't need to waste your time. So I just go to this one should be the brand ID. So this is a brand, it's a car ID. So it's a, sorry, not here, this one. So car ID. So you have to write a car model ID. Model ID, this one's model ID. It's a member ID. It's a member ID. Second one is a member ID. Member ID. Right, so model ID, you just copy it. Member ID, so member ID. So model ID is a member ID. So member ID. Right, that's it. Right, now what you're going to do is you have to write first. You have to write title description. You write title. Comma description comma year comma price comma model ID this one, model ID comma after that member ID. These are the fields on here. You double check on the fields, the same name you have to put it here. Right, how many parameters? 1 2 3 4 5 6 parameters. So 3 4 5 6 parameters should be there. Right, now here we have to implement this title. This goes to the title. Second is the description. So let's get the copy of it. Third one should be the year or the price. Fourth is a price. Fifth and sixth we have to make it as fifth and sixth we have to make it as model ID and member ID. That's it. This one should be car edit. This into which table we are going to add the car table. Right, this one should be there. You have to take this as a car at. Copy this one, You have to make it as a car, this one you make a car. Yeah, this car, right. Now let's execute and check. Right, it's no problem. Later on we have to get the values from the database and select from here. We have select from the drop down. We will see the later on. Okay, now if you are doing in this video, we have a confusing. Okay, later on we will see. Okay, right, it's working. So it's working, no problem. So car.jsp. Everything is coming fine. Title car Honda CP whatever description Honda something like that. We will be able to write it right. Year 2023. Year price 5 lakh. Model Honda. Ravi is a member. Click save button. Car edit. Suppose here is car edit. Okay, it's car edit. Right? Perfect. It's a car edit. You can see here. So select car edit successful. Member ID right. Perfect. Right. I hope you guys will understood things well. I'll see you in my next video. Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we saw register the car. In this video, I'm going to talk about the brand. Brand, we successfully add the brand. We have to view the brand. So how to view the brand? We need a table. So what you're going to do is, here this all things we have to put into separate folder and do it. So later on we will make separate folder. So here this inside this folder we have to do it. Okay. So select this web app. I'm going to make it as this one brand. This one has a brand list. So write a list of item. Write a brand list. So you have to create a class. Sorry, we have to copy this one. Paste it here. Brand list. Okay. This is sorry. Brand list. The extension is we remove this one. Again, paste it. Brand list. Right. Perfect. Now what you're going to do is I have to remove this form tag. We don't need them. Right here we have to make it as brand list. Brand list. You have to make it as brand list. This one should be the brand list. Set. Under adding, we have to make it the table. So tables architecture, when you make this table architecture, you go to the Google and type bootstrap table. Bootstrap 5 table. That's the table design is there. Copy and click on this. This is a table architecture. Just copy and paste it. What would be there? Copy it. Just paste it here. Right. There's a dummy data should be there. Now let's file save all and check it back how the table look like. Okay, so let's run the application again. Check it back how design would be. Server is connected, everything connected, right? So right. So we have right here slash brand list.jsp. Here it's working perfectly well. It's working perfectly well. Right. Now what you're going to do is instead of that, we have to make it our data from the database. Right. Now what you're going to do is here, I'm going to do it as like this way. So we have to do it here. First, we have to all things here, I'm going to remove it. This is a table adding. So here this all things are get rid of this. This is organized. We don't need sorry. T body only keep one data. Other data we don't need it. I'm going to get rid of this part. Okay, right. Now here we have to make it as a first one should be the heading. We have a heading, right? So these are the headings. So here first one is a brand ID. This one should be the ID. Brand ID is an ID. It's a brand name. Brand name. We have a two columns are there. Brand name, right? So brand name and sub ID is ID. Brand ID is brand name. here td data, what you're going to insert td body, what you're going to write here is, we have to write it, here you have to write, first you have to implement the JSP tag, open tag and close tag. Here, this tag, first you have to establish a database connection. What is the database connection? How to implement here this one? Establish the database connection. So how to implement it? You write it here, brand list. You write connection con equal db. This is my database dot get connection. First you have to establish the database connection first. Second step, what you're going to do is you have to write the string SQL. You write the SQL code equal select all from brand. It's a brand table. We have to select the brand table. After that, third step, we have to make the prepare statement. Prepared. We make it as a prepare statement. Okay, the prepare statement object equal new. Sorry, not new. Con. You have to make it the prepare statement SQL code, whether it check whether this connectivity and your query is correct or not. After that, what you're going to do is you have to make the result set and you have to read the table. Result set object rs result set equal prepare statement object dot execute non query. You have to check it. After that, we have load all the data from the which table? Brand table. What are the data is there? It will be loaded and passing to where? In this table. So how to get this one? We have to put it to the while loop here. Here put it the while loop. While rs mean all the all the data collection, it will be loaded and putting the rs object. So result set object result set dot next. That's it. After that, we have to open the bracket. Okay, you no need to close it here, right? So here we have to write this is a num1. So here we have to write it this one. We don't need them. Here we have to write pass it here. Open the JSP tag. Okay, you have to open the JSP tag. Means a percentage tag. Okay, percentage equal. You have to display the data. Result set dot. This one should be the ID is get int. You have to write the what's the ID field is there. You put into the ID field. This ID field. Second is a name field. So that one the same thing, just copy it, paste it here. Result set. This one should be the get string, not ID string. Get string. Get string. Let's get string. Here you are going to what's the thing? What is name? Okay, what you are given here? Name. Right? After that, this line we don't need them. We have to get rid of this line. After done the stuff, we have to this tr tag is open and close it here. Here we have to open the while loop. We have to close the while loop over here. So how to close the while loop? The same thing. We have to write open the JSP tag and close the JSP tag. Here you have to close the things. That's it. That's the only thing you have to do it. Now let's run the application, check whether how it's working. Brand list. Brand list. Here successfully data will be retrieved. The database retrieving successfully. Data is retrieving successfully. You can see here. Retrieving successfully from the database. Okay, it's working perfectly well. Right. I hope you guys understood the things well. I'll see you in my next lecture. Thank you. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we saw the how to view the brand list we done. So what you're going to do is we have to do the option part over here. Here we have a show button, edit button, as well as a delete button. We have to insert three buttons here, right? So how to do the task? Let's back to our code section. This is our code section. Here in this code section we have to make the another td tag. Copy and paste it here. This td tag we have to make a anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag. Okay, this is this tag which used to goes to the your edit page for edit the record. So here first we have to write a show. We have to show all the records. So we have to write show.jsp. We have to use the square string. You have to use the square string. You have to use this one, question mark. After that, it's the ID, right? ID equal. Here we have to put this things. This we have to write here. This ID. Okay, which ID? This ID. This ID is coming here. You have to write like this. Okay, right? So here this one, you have a class anchor tag. After that, you have to write the class class. You have to write btn success, right? It's a class. So here you have to give the name as show, right? The same thing you have to do the control C to copy, control V to paste below. Second one should be our edit page. So you have to edit. The same thing you have to do the edit as well. Plus ID is coming here. Say edit. This one should be show. This one should be the delete. Okay, these are the URLs. It will be coming the URL like this. This is a page. This is a call string. The ID we have to equal to which ID this ID. It's coming from the database. It will be assigned this ID. This ID goes to that page. This one should be the delete. Right. Now let's run back the application. Right. So right here, brand list. Brand list. Here you can see here there's a button is coming like this here. If you move the cursor here, it will go to the show page. You can see the taskbar. Edit page here we have to change the icon style. Success. Second one should be the btn. This one you have to make it as warning. This one you have style as danger. Right. Let's run back the application again. Brand list. Now you can see here. If you click show button, it goes to that particular page show. Okay, if I haven't created any show page yet, so that it will be coming a status for 404 error. Okay, so you can see edit, it goes to the edit page along with the ID, right? So what is the ID? This the ID should be one. The respective data should be displayed on this edit page. This edit page, what's the ID is coming here one, that particular record we have to delete. So the very simple, this task we have to complete it over here, right? I hope you guys you understood well. I'll see in my next lecturing. Thank you. Sorry, thank you here. So here we have to one thing I haven't put here. Right, that's one is here. This one should be option. So heading, if you haven't done the heading part, option. Again, you have to run and check. Brand list. Okay, option. It's working perfectly. Right. I hope you guys understood things well. If you have any doubts, you can ask me anytime. I'm going to add another record and check it. It's a brand. So you have to understand that brand LG. Right. Brand read successfully. Now let's refresh the page again. Here, the second. Third one should be the brand. I'm going to add that as some. I just add the brand. You can check here, refresh it here. It's brand added successfully. Now you'll be able to see the successfully the brand added are working successfully. Right. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we completed the brand list. How to display the brand list. Okay. Uh, in this video, I'm going to talk about the car model part. We are in our previous videos. We have to put the some dummy text. This all the options values we have passed by ourselves. In this video, what we are going to do is I'm going to get the data from the database and how to pass into the selected uh, option box. Okay, so now you have an idea how to pass it. So here the brand. So let's pass it inside the select statement. The same brand is what we have done. Here the same query. You just copy it. Here we have get data, retrieve the data from the database and pass it to the relevant columns. Here what you are going to do is uh, retrieve the data from the database and passing to the respective drop down. That's the only thing we have to change it. Okay, here we have passing to the relevant columns. Okay, in car model we are passing retrieving the data from the database and passing to the relevant drop downs. So what you're going to do is just copy this line of code snip, open that particular page and paste it over here. Right, so here it asks the connection, everything here, this one. You don't need to, you have to ask to import the classes. Hold on the Alt key down and press enter key on your keyboard. It asks to import the class. You have to select this one, SQL dot, this is a namespace. DB also you have created the DB here, this is the DB. Okay, just Alt press enter, it asks where's the DB? Where's the problem? Right. DB. Right, okay. This one prepares Alt press enter. This one also Alt press it, automatically it take care of all the classes. Right, that's it. Now here you will be able to see it's a while loop. It's open and close it, or open it here. I want to close after this option pan is, or the option is completed. So we have to, again you have to write the JSP tag, close tag. You have to write the close tag. Right, you have to write the JSP close tag. Right, now here I need only one option. Get rid of this other option. What you're going to is now I'm going to make it as its Honda. I want to get rid of this Honda here. I have to make this tags. Which tags? You have to make it as get the tags from where? So brand. This is the same tag. Just copy this tag, one of the tag, back to my car model. Go to paste it over here. Here, what you are going to do is instead of display the dummy data, we have to display the name, brand name. The same thing, you just copy it. Option value I'm going to display the name the name relevant ID. So here also we have a column called ID. That's it. That's the two things we have to display. That's the thing you have to do it, right? So let's, after run the changes, let's execute the program. Let's run the program and check how the output look like. Car model.jsp. What you're going to do is fix the problem. Then if you get any problem, it will be, you will be able to read the text trace what the problem is. It is run what is something error coming from the code here, this point, the code, the brand, while loop it open and close back bracket. Here also close the bracket. So this is the error. Wait 1 minute. So we have to get rid of this line. Something happening in this line, I think. Right now, let's execute the program and check it. What the syntax error, you have to understand what the syntax error is. It is okay. So first, if you have get ran into the error, don't go struggling. Okay, you just read the error and get the solution for it. Right. So here, for model, now it's working. Here it's working. Whatever you have did it, but the error is coming from here. The code is working. There are three data is available. It's working here. Now what you've done is here is the same error. So what you have done is here, instead of that here, I have to pass it the this code. I think the problem is here. Code passing to the here in between the this command, right? So this one is a name. I want to make it as name, right? A name. Name is not int. You have to write a get string. That get string, right? Now let's check it. Car model. Now it's working here. Now it's working, but I need an ID of this one. When you select this particular LG, this is coming from our brand table database. When you click save button, not instead of the name, I want to save the ID. So ID here, the value you have set as ID. So get rid of this line. So you just copy this the same code. You have to paste it inside this double quotation mark. You have to make it as this one is ID. Now let's check it again. When you are making the code snip, so you have to understand where the errors coming from. All things you have to be carefully do the things. The simple smelly comma, it won't run in the code. Now here it's working. Now perfect. Here it's working perfect. Now it's working perfect. Right? Now it's working perfect. Right. I hope you guys you understood the things so far. Now what you're going to do is I already registered some. Now if you want to ABC, I have to select the LG model. I'm going to select as LG model. I'm going to select as LG0001 car. Something the model added. They will be able to see the model added. Right? If you want to save the Samsung Sam something like that. Model header. Here it's working perfectly well. Now it's working perfectly well. Right. Now if you want to, I want to make the another list. Okay. So here I'm going to make it's a car model list. Right. So we have to car model list. We have to create select the same car model dot JSP. This one. It's not here. This one. Brand list. The same page. Copy. Paste inside this web inf folder. This one should be the car list, not brand list. Car model list. Car model list. Car model list. Where's the table goes on? Sorry, not here. Just cut off this line. You have to paste it here. Web app. I wrongly paste it. Sorry. Now here it's coming. Car model list. Now here, what you're going to do is here. You have what are the things we needed for the car model list? We need a brand, model, okay, brand and model, id, brand and model. We have a three things: brand and model. Car id, right? So what you're going to do is here, first we have a id, we need a id for that. So what you're going to do is here, right, first we have to get the id, right? So id here, it will be display the id. After that, name of the model name, right? So model name, so the id. Third one should be our model name. So what are the things we added into the database? Let me check. My open up the MySQL workbench and let's check it. What are the tables are there? Then we have to load car sales, name, brand ID. It's a name. Another one is a brand ID. It's a ID. ID also there here. So we have set the ID. It's a ID. So what is the thing? It's a brand ID. Name. Another thing is a brand ID. Brand ID. Right. After that, we have a show edit delete button as well. The same form. So here, this one should be the we have to make this pages later on. This one should be car show, car model show, car model edit, car model delete. Right. Later on, we have to these pages we have created later on. Now let's check it whether it's working perfect or not. Again, we have to execute the program and check it. Car model list. Okay, the problem is this here. I want to change it here. Not brand, this is a brand. Here this one's a car model. What's the table name? It's a car model. It's a table name. Model. This is a table name. That's a error. Okay. I have wrongly selected model ID brand ID. Okay. Now let's check it. Right. Here it's working. Here it's working. Right. So here we need additional column. We have to didn't write it. That's the problem. So brand name. So now here this is the model name. Model name. After that brand. So brand. After that option. After that option. That's the thing. Right. Now let's check it. Now it's working. In our next video, I'll be show you how to this one. I have to join the table and show you the instead of displaying the number, instead of the ID of the brand, I want to display the brand name. That's easily fine. Okay, this is very difficult to find. Okay, every time it goes the what's the ID of one, go to the database, you have to select that brand IDs. Okay, it's very difficult. So instead of display the name ID, we have to display the name. Okay, how to join the table and display the data. We'll see in my next video tutorial. Thank you for watching. So not a brand list. I have to make simple changes. This is not a brand list. This is the model car model list. Model list. That's the only thing we have to do it. It's working. Just text working here, car model list. Right. Thank you for watching. Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we show the car model list. Now here, instead of displaying the brand ID, I want to display the brand name. So we have to easily find. So how to join the table, we'll discuss. Let's go to our project. So select all from model. Here you have to write inner join. You have to write inner join. Inner join. You have to write inner join. That is must. Inner join. Inner join. Brand. Here brand. We are join inner join brand on. Use on keyword on. Brand as ID. So brand as ID. Brand table as ID. The same ID which will be available in the model table, which called as brand ID. Brand ID. That's it. That's the thing you have to write. Okay, this is how we have to join two tables. Okay, you have to join two tables look like this here. Right, so here we have to write like this here. Brand, it's a model table. So it's a model table. The brand table as ID, this ID, the same ID which will be available as a foreign key as model table which called as a foreign key. Okay, in order to make the relationship. So I have to write model inner join brand table there is ID equal to model table brand ID. That's the thing you have to do. Right. Now, how to make the relationship here data? Now we both table we have joined it. We can get the data from the model table as well as a brand table. We have linked two tables altogether. So how to get it? You have to write here the name. You have to write. We have to display the name where it's a brand name. You have to display the brand name. It's a brand name. It's a model name. So here, first one which model name. You have to write the model name instead of the model. You have to write as a model name. Okay, here the new join. Here's a model table. You have to display the model name. After that, instead of the brand table, brand ID, you have to display the brand ID. So dot I brand name. Okay, this table name. Here, this table name. This brand name. Instead of the ID, brand name will be displayed. Right, that's all. ID should become which table? Model table. Model dot ID. This is an efficient way to write the program. Right, the same thing. You have to write it, copy it. This model, this ID also we have to put it here. Model ID. Just thing you have to write. Now let's execute the program and check. Right, now here you can see here slash car model list. You have got the list of item. Now let's see here, instead of the brand, right now it will display the brand. Okay, it's the brand that should be displayed here. It's working perfectly well. Okay, you will be able to see it's perfectly well. Now here we have made the join queries successfully. We have made the join queries. It's very simple way to make the join query. Now I hope you have understood the so far is well. Now let's continue the things of another thing, car. Like car, we have to come to the car table. Right, we made already the registration page of the car. Okay, you already see the registration page. We already added one record of the car, I think. Car title, description, year and price, and the car model and member. So these are the things we have to make the model ID and members. We have to load it, right? Okay, so here member also the registration part. Okay, we have created the member also as well, right? Now what you're going to do is same thing what I did it in our brand car model. Here we already done that particular part, the list box, how to load the data. The same thing I just copied. You don't do again by again. That's very boring. You just copy this particular same code. We have to reuse and change what the thing we need. Okay, according to the situation, we will be able to change. So back to where the car.jsp page. Here we have to load the models. What are the models we are added? So here the selection, we have got the selection, right? So selection, we don't need, there is a model ID. This model ID we have changed as a sort of brand ID. We have changed as model ID. That's the only thing we have to need. After that, we have to get rid of the select statement. The select statement is there. This one we have to alt press enter key. You have to select the class. This one also alt press enter key. This one also alt press enter key. It will be managed to all the classes. Alt press enter key. Right. Everything the class will be created. Alt press enter. Alt press enter. Press on the alt key. Press enter key on your keyboard. All the classes will be solved. All the problem. Right. Now here select all from not a brand. You have to display model. You have to select the model of the car. You have to model. Like a model which will be selected as a model name. As a model name will be selected. Right. Okay, now let's execute and check whether it's working fine or not. Now let's, so far we have to whatever did it, let's check it whether it's working fine or not. Now let's go and check it the car. So car.jsp page, not a model, car.jsp page. Now here you will be able to see Honda one. Here all the cars should be whatever car model you added, all the model should be displayed. So the data will be coming from the database successfully. After that, we have to load the members, right? What are the members you have added? We have to load the members, right? So we are, let's go back to our members table column. We have to, this is a member column. We have to select all. We added only one member. Here, some one member have added. So what have added one member. So what you're going to do is here, I'm going to go to here we have to load the member data. So let's same thing, same selection table. You just the selection, select the statement, copy it here. Okay, your paste below, select here. This one also you have to select as member ID. You have to get rid of these lines. Here we have to make the object name. We have to different name here. Con1. This one also SQL query one, because the same name we have given above. So that we have to this object we have to change it here, right? So after that, the prepare statement one, this is the preparation result statement. We have to you just change one, right? So this time, not a model table, it's a member table. Member, the same thing, member name. Okay, it has a name, member name. We have to display, right? Only one name should be there. This one also we have to load and check it. CRUD.jsp. I got the error. Once we build the code, what's the error of that? Error exception car.jsp. The line is here. You have to read there. Error is coming to result set here. The result set, there should be the error. Here result, sorry, the result set 1. I have changed it as result set 1. That's the problem. Here this is a result set. You have changed that. Here result set 1. You have changed that result set 1. That would be the error. Right. Now again you have to run it. Okay, you just read there. There are many students who ask me on the command. They are never read there. Okay, this is simple is spelling mistake. Okay, you just read there, then only you will be get the solution for it. Okay, if you are again you have to ask me, you never learn programming, so that you have to learn it, right? So you have to car.jsp. Now let's check it. Now here the error has been gone. Member also guys. Okay, member also what I did here is some member what is display some results at 1. The problem is SQL query 1. The SQL query 1. That's why. Okay, so I change SQL query 1. That's the problem, right? It's a SQL query 1, right? It's a prepare statement. This prepare statement is 1 to execute, right? So that's the problem, right? Okay. The SQL earlier SQL mean this what are the query are written here. That name should be it will be appearing on that particular drop down. Okay, so you have to run it the correct statement. Okay, then it would be fine. Car.js. Okay, I will be tell you the easiest way. Don't worry, this one little bit confused here. Member is displayed successfully. The easiest way, simply. Okay, this is one little bit complicated. You have to make that two connection. You have to get one connection. Okay, so you have to get it here. Copy it. You have to paste it above. Anywhere of the code. Anywhere. We just give the code over here as well. Paste it here. Connection DB. This is the main connection. You can access anywhere. Right, the basics here to add this connection object, and the same thing you have to write the prepare statement object as well. Prepared statement. This one we have to return two prepare statement. Okay, we have two prepare. This is must. Okay, a query should be we have to return two, 1 and 2. Right, that's the thing we have to write. Right, result set object you have to call as result set. So write rs. That's it. We have to commonly we have to write it here. Right, now simply you have to write this line. We no need them. Get rid of this line, right? Here also the SQL query. This one also we have to write it as a single string. Okay, we don't need them. We have to put it separate. That is some problem, right? Okay, here we have write this one. We don't need them. Get rid of this line. SQL connection property. Prepare statement also we have written above prepare statement. So this one we have to write it. PST. What's the object you have created? PST. Above I have created PST. Same thing you have created here PST. Right? So simple. So it now here the code is easy. So the result set object also we have created above RS. right? So we now need to write again rs, this one rs, right? So this rs should be appearing here as well, rs, here also rs. Otherwise you have to create, it makes too much complicated. So rs, we already created this object commonly. Okay, so here also member, select all from member one. This prepare statement we already created, prepare statement psg2, ps2, ps2 t1. Okay, this one we have to copy and paste it over here. Here result set also we have rs, result set of it, here get rs, 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 this one also rs. Right now first I have run and check it whether it's working fine. I will explain it. Very simple. Otherwise it will be little bit confusing and everything to learn program. So that here it will be car, it's working here, car Honda, this memory should be working, right? So what I did here is we have to correct the, okay, these all things we no need to add it, the prepare statement and connections, everything we have to get rid of these lines. Okay, so here instead of that we have to write this asterisk mark or the class should be fine SQL. It's very simple. These are the things you must know about this one. After you make the connection object, prepare state 1 and 2 rs object. So after that we have to call that particular, we have to write a SQL query string variable. We have to write this model. We have to get all the data from the model and load it, and we have to check the prepare statement. The SQL object, it will be checking whether the connection and query both are success. It will be get the data from the database and passing to the data into the relevant columns. The same thing here, it get the data from the model member table and it will be passing to the relevant drop down. That's the thing will be done. Right. I hope you guys you understood the things well. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. I just removed the car, here the car part. The member field I have removed it, right? So it is no needed. So here after that what you are going to do is I'm going to go to my car servlet page. Member ID I no need, right? So I have all the fields I need for that. Car title, model ID, brand ID. So brand ID also needed. So we have to write a brand ID first. After that title, right? So I have write like this here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So you have to write a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Member ID for brand ID. This one should be the brand ID. Brand ID. Okay. So the brand ID you have to pass it here. This one should be go to my database column. Car, the last column. The brand ID. It's goes here. Title, so brand ID, it goes to the last column. That's it. Right now let's say I'm going to go to, again I'm going to execute the program and check it. I'm going to add the car, Toyota. Car brand, I have one brand Toyota. Title Toyota 001. Model Toyota. Right, title you have to car here, description something like that I am going to create. 2023. Enterprise something like that. Model, save. Car added successfully. Now I want to list of the car. So how to list the car? So what you're going to go back here. Right, we have a list of the car list. Car model list, car list. Right, the list has been created. Now what you're going to do is here, it has car as ID. What are the things we have a car? Title, description, year, price. Title, description, year, price. It consists of title, car as a title, with description, year and price. I think year, price, model, year, price, model, year, price, model, year, price, model, price, model. Right.
Now here we have to, here instead of the description, we have to show the brand name. That's also a must. Brand name of the car. Right. Now here what you're going to do is you have to write the query. So here instead of wasting the time, I just write it. So you can see select all from car table. So here's a car table. This is a car table. Okay. Inner join, we have first we have to get the model. It's a model number. So model, we are inner join the table which is a model on model ID. The model table which is ID, the same ID available in the class table, there's a foreign key in order to relationship the car table and model, right? After that inner join, we have to get the brand as well. Brand on brand, inner join brand on brand ID is brand ID. Okay, brand table ID, the same ID available in the model table, which is a brand ID. So we have a three table, we have a join. So here's a model table you have joined. The brand ID, the brand details are we are linking to the model table. Okay, so here we have a model table. So in a join model brand ID, brand type brand at the same ID is a model table, is a brand ID. Right, the same thing. After in a join, we have a member. We have a three table we have joined all together. So we have a member table. There is ID, the same ID in the car table, which is a member ID. Right? So here the same thing we have did it. Right? That's the thing we have did it here. The simple relationship. Select all from car table, inner join, model ID, same ID is a car table. Model ID, the after that inner join brand, you get the brand table. Brand table, there is ID, the same ID available in the model table is a brand ID. After inner join, member table, same member ID is available in another car table is a foreign key. That's the relationship we have written here. After that, here this one, first one should be the car ID. So you write a car table ID. You have to display the car ID. After that, second one, we have to title, it's a car title. Car title. Okay, here this car title. Third one, we have to link it as a brand name. So here's a brand table, which is a name, brand name. So we have to link it the brand as well. After the same thing, you just copy and paste it over here. After that, what is here, the car table, there's a column here. You have to write like this. Simply, you have to write like this. After that, we have to write, third one should be copy and paste it here. Here, brand, car year, car price. Car price, price. After the same thing, just copy and paste it below. This one should be the car model. So model. So model table, which is a model name. That is a model name. That.
After that, we have to make it as a model name. That's it. After that, you have to car ID, You have to write the id, you have to make it as a car id, car id, because all things have, you have to take it off here, right? So we are, let's run and check car list.jsp, how the process working on. Got a problem with the join unknown car member id, where it's coming from. Right here, the problem is here, we no need the member id, so I just no need them in a join. Let's get rid of this line. Brand, model id and brand id only keep. Right, so let's check whether before we have to execute the code, copy this back to here, paste it over here, check on it. Sorry, no database selected. Use car sale. Again, you have to execute the query. Right, it's working. Now let's check it. We have to run the query and check it. Car list. Car list. Right here, it's working perfectly well. Here we have a title, tag, brand, name, price, so model. All the things are displayed successfully. Right, perfect. Right, okay, it's working perfect. Okay, thank you for watching. This I have to make the list, car list. This is not a model list. You have to mark it as car list. List of the car if you have to identify, look like this way. Okay, whatever changes you have made, you have to run the application and we have to run it. Then only the changes will be applied. Otherwise, it won't changes will be won't applied. Okay. Right. Here are now car list. Right. It's working perfectly well. Okay. Thank you for watching. Now I'm going to go to do the edit part. I've already done my all the things. Okay. So let me do the edit form of the brand. So what you're going to do is I'm going to make the edit form. So the same brand, this brand .jsp page, I just copy it. I'm going to select a web app, sorry, not here, a web inf file. I'm going to paste it. Brand update. Edit, I just use edit. Sorry, I wrongly pasted. I just cut off this one. I'm going to paste it here, web app. Right, I pasted it. Right, here it's coming here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is a brand edit. So let's change some couple of changes. So let's the same div tag. I just copy it, paste it here. Here what I'm going to do is, here you can see here the brand list. If you are here, if you move the cursor on the edit form, here it goes to that particular ID. Here, so we have already test here brand list. We have set the, when you click that edit button, it goes to along with this ID which record we have to edit. So here we have received the edit record. So what you're going to do is here, this one should be the brand ID. Okay, you have to get the brand ID. This one brand ID. Receive the ID. So how to do the thing is, just simply you have to write here. You have to write this form. So I'm going to go to here simply you write, you have to make the connection. So you write the same, you write the same thing, connection db, connection. Of it I'm going to create connection equal, you have to write this db, you have to establish a database connection db dot get connection. After that you have to write string, you have to write sql equal select all from brand where id equal question mark, what's the id is coming, but get the id, but you get the id, what's the id is coming, you get the id of here or here, right? id, sorry. After that you write get the id, but select all from, right here we have to write the second one, prepare statement. So to get the prepare statement object, you have to align correctly equal connection dot prepare statement sql. After that you have to write pst prepare statement dot set string one dot request, you have to write here the equal, you have to write request dot get parameter. Okay, what's the id is coming here, receiving the id. Okay, here id, what's the id is coming here, receive the id, right? We have to receive the id. Okay, id, receive the id. After that we have to write the result set that object rs equal, sorry, you write the same thing I created equal prepare statement dot execute query. That's it, that's the thing you have to write it. After the if result set dot next open, dot right, dot right, close it. After that you have to write the same code, copy it, dot write it over here, paste it over here. You have to align it correctly. After that you have to write, here we have to write the brand minute id, this one example id. We don't need this column, we have to get rid of this, right? Now this one should be there, we don't need, we have to get there, it's confusing, right? Brand id, here this one should be the id, brand id, right? Now we have to receive the id, so we have to receive the id, we have to put the values. Here we have to write another attributes, we have to call it as receive the records, appropriate record we have to receive, the what the id is coming here, the appropriate record will be, the matching record will be, we have to load it into this particular text field. So your write is way to look like this way, equal rs dot result set dot get int. So you have to write id, second one should be there, our you have to, what's the name you have given, so band list, sorry band list, what was the name you have given, name ID, right? Name ID. It's a name. That's it. That's the thing you have to give on, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Just execute the program and check it. It's a brand edit. So let's copy the page. Let's refactor, rename this page, copy it back to my list. This one, paste it over here. Get rid of these lines. Let's run and check. Dot right brand list. Okay, click edit button. What happens is click there brand edit here, brand name. Sorry, the thing is this is not a int, this is a string. That's why take there why. Again you have to run and check it. Right here it's working. Here appropriate matching record will be displayed here. Here it's working successful. It's working successful, right? So if you have add another record, we have to add the brand Samsung car, brand added, brand list. Here click edit button. Here the relevant brand details should be displayed here. Here we have to make this button which has a delete edit button. So make this button which is a edit button. So we have change this one as a edit. Now I'm going to edit the record. So what you're going to do is if I want to change this brand and we have to edit it, the record want to be edit. So what you're going to do is go to edit section. We have to make this page here as form brand edit. Okay, the brand edit. Okay, so brand edit. So what you're going to do? So we have to write brand update. So write like this, right? Different will give brand update. So this page, what you're going to do is we have to create it here. It goes to where that action method. The brand server. Okay, so here the brand server. Here you write brand update. So you have to write here as brand update. So right here brand update. So here as the brand add. So brand add, this one should be brand add. So we have to write brand update. So we have to write create the servlet here. Action. The same servlet I just copied, brand servlet. Just copy it. I'm going to make this one as a brand edit servlet. So brand update servlet. Brand update servlet, whatever. Right. So then you have to give here as brand update. Here this one. Or the name you are given, the same thing you have to give here as update as well. Then all it's worked, right? Now we have to retrieving the following data. What are the things we have to retrieving? We are retrieving this data. We have to retrieving the when you update the record, we are retrieving two things. It will be posting. One is a brand ID and name, right? So here only you have to change the here as skill query. Insert we have to change as update brand. So type brand table set name equal question mark where id equal question mark. After that is a name. So name you have to write the name. After that id Second thing is a ID. Second thing is a this ID, brand ID. That's the two things we have to keep. Then we have to update the record. Brand updated. That's the thing we have to write. This is same. Right? When you click pause button, when you change something else, click edit button, it goes to that here brand update. It goes to here, gets you the data and put into the data here. It is passing the relevant variable. You are passing here. The ID will be passing the ID. The name will be passing to here. It will be updated. Record should be updated. Okay, the ID we have tried not set string, set int. Okay, no problem. You have to make it as set string as well. Okay, let's check whether it's working fine or not. Click edit button, it goes here, something changes, click edit button, record updated. Now you can check here, refresh it here, it's updated. Successfully we will be done the operation. Thank you for watching. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we saw the edit part of the car sales system of the brand list. So here in this video, I'm going to talk about the edit part of the our car model list. So here is a car model. I just copy. I'm going to click on the web app, paste. Here I'm going to car model. You make it as edit. Right. With the edit page. This edit page, what you're going to do is when you click the car list, here car model list, here this car model list, here if you click on the edit page, it goes to the car model edit JSP, the ID, it goes to the edit page. So this edit page you have made. Okay, right, this edit page you have to make. So okay, car list, car model edit. Right, now this page we already made here. Now what you are going to do is here you have to make the connection. So here first what I'm going to say, database connection is there, connection, SQL, all things we have added over here. Right, so what you're going to do is here prepare statement, this one should be the brand, SQL, all things we have to do it here. Right, so what I did here is we have to do the small things here. This is must. Your selection, when you select the car, okay, so selection should be must. So you have to write here string selection equal double quotation mark, here double quotation mark, it is blank. Okay, here write like this. So if this this result set object, sorry, this result set over here, result set dot get int dot id equal our result set here, the result set what you need to display over here is the selected value should be appearing on the form. So here what you are going to see, we have to open and close bracket selected, but pass it here this one selected, right? So the selected value should be appearing on the form. So I have to do another simple stuff, I forgot it. So here I have to, without writing, you have to write it here. We have to create again, we have to create the connection. We have to create this SQL, means we have already created the SQL variable. I have created SQL2 equal, I have to receive the value. We have to receive the, if you click on this form, edit form, the receive the value should be 1 here. So this value you have to receive it.
So here model 1, you have received the value over here, right? The appropriate record will be getting from the database, okay, the model database. So we have told the rs, if the result, if the record is coming 1, this id is coming 1, here rs do next. What you are going, this rs1, we have to, I have created the rs1 result set object 1, you have to pass it over here. Now you have to check it. It's a brand id. Here the brand id is reside on model table. The brand, this is the brand id. If the brand id equal to this brand id equal to the brand id, so the selected will be display as the appropriate result. So here let's run the application and check what happened. It the selection, you have to close it over here. Check it right now. Another one, we haven't put it, this is the model also. We have to set the value. This value you have to write it here. This one should be value, should be its own name. Click on here. What happen is the model name value result set. Right, result set not here. You have to result rs2. This rs2, rs1. Sorry, not here. Here the name, the model name. Now you can see here when you edit the record. Click on here. Here you can see what's the thing. Play Store that is coming. What's the place? Okay, the problem is here. The double quotation you have to put it here. Right. Right. Now you can see here what I did so far here. This model, if you click on this uh, edit button, I want the selectable value will be selected there. Here, if you click on this here, what will be selected? The appropriate brand name will be selected. If you click on this edit here, that Samsung is created. Okay, so that's why I have bring it here. The code I have bring it here. So here first I have to make the two tables connection here. Okay, if you want to join the table, it is easy. If you are without join, you have to load those two tables here. Model table ID, it's a brand table. You have to get the record. The what is the ID is coming here. This ID is coming here. This ID equal into brand ID. This table, the model table brand ID, this ID. You have to, it is both equal, then selected that appropriate result, ID name. Okay, that's how we have did it. Right. I hope you guys you understood. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. If you love my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.